Hello everyone. This is the pre-market report video for today, March 22nd in the Indian stock market in terms of Nifty and Bank Nifty. Yesterday, almost all the Asian market, including Indian market and European market, closed really positive because of the previous day positive global momentum started in US. In terms of Nifty, it opened a gap up of 70 points and roughly it maintained above 17,000 during the whole morning session, and then the positive European market pushed the Nifty to over 17,100 level. Then it recovered all its Monday losses and ended on a positive note. However, it was limited due to the weakness in IT and FMCG. IT was down or under pressure due to their revenue exposure to US banking sector, and FMCG was under pressure due to the fear of expecting bad monsoon. Anyway, both of those items we already discussed in detail in previous pre-market videos. Moving on, market was mainly supported by banks and capital goods as both of them were increased by over 1% each. On the other hand, IT and FMCG lost 0.5% each. And for the 9th consecutive day, FII was a net seller. The net sold shares worth approximately 1,450 crore rupees. However, as usual, again and again, DII were supporting the market. The net bought shares worth approximately 1,950 crore rupees. Then, after the Indian market has, all the major index in US market opened positive and continues to trade positive, since at present it's kind of no more banking crisis in US and there is a small possibility that Fed might pause the interest rate hike tonight. First of all, Janet Yellen, US Treasury Secretary, counterpart of Indian Finance Minister, did the press conference and said that the US government prepared to step in again and offer support for any smaller banks if they had the similar banking crisis. This is the first positive that gives some kind of comfort to the banking crisis. Then the second, JP Morgan CEO led the talk with other big banks representatives about investing and supporting the smaller US bank. This made the First Republic Bank to increase near 30%. Then the third, both Moody's and Morgan Stanley released the statement about the stocks that they were overweight at present. For example, Moody's upgraded the Tesla stock to investment grade as they did the better sales in China, and Morgan Stanley stated that they expect Harley Davidson shares to increase over 30%. All this made the US market really bullish. At the end of the day, Dow Jones increased by near 1%, S&P 500 gained 1.3%, and Nasdaq Composite added 1.5%. All the 11 major sectors in the S&P 500 were ended in positive. However, the worrying sign here is, even on that, the least positive sector was US IT stocks. They increased only by 0.29%. In case of VIX, it crashed another 11% and moved below 21.5. So, these are all the positives. What is not positive is, this positivity also increased the oil price by 3%. At the time of this video, Brent crude oil increased and traded near $75 per barrel, and WTI crude oil traded around $69.5 per barrel. Moving on. Anyway, now all the eyes and attention is turned towards the Fed people and their interest rate decision, which is due tonight, and the expectation is to increase the interest rate of 0.25%, and that's already factored in the market. So, that is not the issue at present. The present issue is about the Fed chairman's speech regarding the items such as what is the peak interest rate number that Fed is planning, then what is the plan for that, when they are going to reach that peak interest rate, and finally, how long they are going to keep that high interest rate. Those are the questions, and all those questions answer will get it tonight. Just for info, last night they already started the 2-day policy meeting. Regarding Indian ADRs and US market, except both IT stocks, both banks increased over 1%. Coming to SGX Nifty, during the US market hours, it increased to near 17,200 mark, but in the end at 3 am Indian Standard Time, it closed at 17,163. It's kind of indicating 30 points gap up opening. That's all about global market and momentum. In one word, at present it's positive. Coming to India related informations. First, yesterday in the aftermarket hours, RBI released the monthly bulletin. If anyone fancy reading, I'll provide the link in the description below. Please have a look. Regarding that, the bulletin is full of positive news. But there is a one negative that they mentioned was that the inflation is not reducing to below RBI's 6% target. However, for FY 2024, they are confident that inflation rate is expected to be in the range between 5% to 5.6% if the country can successfully deal with El Nino event means. Here, please note and pay attention. Even RBI at present is afraid of heat wave and bad monsoon. They are saying that we can able to achieve the inflation target only if we tackle the El Nino heat wave. Anyway, the summary of the bulletin is inflation might be a problem due to Indian weather condition. However, economy is resilient but sensitive to global issues. Banks were really robust with good credit and deposit growth. Then moving to stock specifics. Tata Motors announced that they will be increasing the commercial vehicles price by up to 5% from April 1, 2023. And the price increase will apply to the all range of commercial vehicles such as from minibus to huge trucks, etc. This I consider as positive since it might improve the profit margin. In other news, S&P Global Ratings, one of the top 3 biggest rating in the world, released the statement that Indian banks had sufficient buffer to withstand any potential contagion effects from the US banking systems or from Credit Suisse. As a summary, US market closed positive, Indian banks areas closed positive, but again IT closed negative. However, there is one positive there. IT stocks had been hammered for last quite number of days. There is a chance we might see some short covering today. Anyway, at present, HX Nifty is indicating the positive opening. Moving on to the next topic, there are 2 items we need to look out today. First, at 12:30 p.m. UK's consumer inflation data. At last in the night, on the next day early morning at 12:30 a.m. US Fed interest rate decision. As explained earlier, most of the analysts predicted that it's going to be 0.25% interest rate hike. So if they didn't raise any, then it's a huge positive. If they raise just 0.25% means, then the aftermath Fed chairman statement is the important one we need to look out for the impact. Coming to technical, on the daily charts, both Nifty and Bank Nifty forms a reasonable bullish candle. However, I expect the market trend to remain sideways. For example, at present, Nifty is kind of stuck in the range 16,950 to 17,200. So, breaking and closing on either side might define the momentum. For example, a decisive move and if it is closed above 17,200 could trigger a rally towards 17,450 to 17,500. While a fall below 16,950 might lead to a steeper market correction towards 16,700. Then in case of Bank Nifty, it opened 250 points higher at near 39,600 and it almost reached 40,000. So if it holds above 39,750, then we can expect it to move towards 40,500. Then coming to moving average and technical indicator, for Nifty there is no change. As a summary, it's still a strong sell signal. However, it passed above the 5-day moving average. Then for Bank Nifty, in addition to 5-day moving average, it's trading above 10-day exponential and 200-day simple moving average. So as a moving average summary, it improves to sell from strong sell. Moving to open interest analysis, based on change in open interest, for Nifty, small number of call options unwinding took place between 16,800 and 17,000, whereas significant put options were added at 17,000 and 17,100. So 17,000 is the visible immediate support. Then based on overall options open interest chart, the maximum call option open interest without significant put option open interest is present at 17,200 and 17,500. Hence, 17,200 is the immediate resistance and 17,500 is the strong resistance. About Bank Nifty, the story is very similar. Significant call options unwinded at below 39,600 and significant put options were added at 39,500 and thus 39,500 is the immediate resistance. Then from overall options open interest, 39,000 got the maximum nearby put options without significant call options. So 39,000 is the strong support and 40,500 got the maximum nearby call options without any put options. Thus 40,500 is the resistance to break. Here there is one more thing I like to highlight. After a long time, at present the put call ratio moved to positive above 1 region. At present it's 1.08. So that's all in this video. Hope you all got some useful information. Please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the videos. It will help me beat the YouTube algorithm and it will also motivate me to do more. Please don't make any investment decision based on this, as I am not a SEBI registered advisor. I am doing it for my and viewers' educational purpose only. Thanks for watching.